Hey gang, today we're going to do the solo to High Enough by Damn Yankees, a supergroup that was formed in the early 90s by Jeff Blades of Night Ranger, Tommy Shaw of Styx, and of course, Ted Nugent. Now Ted plays the solo on this, and it's a cool one. I apologize for not having the zebra striped robe and hat that Ted used, but we're going to try and pull it off anyway. Now what's cool about this solo is, number one, it's not that difficult, and number two, you get to use your wah-wah pedal, so it's a cool use of that. Now coming up, I'm going to do the demo. I'm going to do a slow demo with the wah, slow demo without the wah so you can hear the difference, and then we'll go through note by note all of the lines of the solo. I'll give you all the tidbits so you don't want to miss any of that. Listen all to the way to the end. Hey, if you like this one, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't yet. We'll get on with the demo. I almost forgot to tell you, you can get the tab from the link in the description below. But why don't you do yourself a favor, learn this one by ear by listening to the rest of the video, because there's not that much to memorize and it's actually pretty easy and some nice construction that you might not immediately see if you're just learning by tab and moving on. All right, but it's there for you if you want. All right, so that was the slow-mo demo with the wah. Now let's do one without the wah so you can hear the difference. All right, before we get to the note for note, I want to talk a few things. Number one, a tiny bit of theory just to give us some grounding on where the notes are coming from. Number two, Ted Nugent's construction of the solo. Ted uses a pretty common paradigm to produce this solo, and it's a really effective one, so it's a good one to emulate. I want to talk that through. And number three, just the use of the wah pedal, and then we'll do the note for note. So first, let's talk about theory. The bridge here of the song where the solo is played is, it switches to the key of E, and the chords are simply E, B, C sharp minor, F sharp minor, A, and B. And it runs through that 2 times. So all of those chords are in the key of E, no problems whatsoever. So how did Ted Nugent approach the solo? That's the next thing. Well, this is a really powerful paradigm that I think is used effectively, particularly on radio rock songs where you've got a little bit of a pop edge to them, or pop but a rock edge, and this song definitely has both. So what's going on here is Ted Nugent will alternate between the major pentatonic, E major pentatonic, and the E minor pentatonic. The E major pentatonic gives you the sensitivity of a rock ballad, so it has some pretty notes, and he has a lot of bends and things like that. And then the minor pentatonic, the E minor pentatonic, gives an edge and says, hey, look, I'm a rock guitar player, okay? And that's a nice way of constructing it. I think it's a really nicely constructed solo. All right, let's get on with using the wah-wah pedal now. The wah-wah pedal is actually, it's pretty straightforward for most of the time. What we're going to do is anytime we have a bend, we're going to depress the wah-wah slowly over that bend. So instead of playing something like this, let me take off the wah-wah. That's what it sounds like without the wah. Here's what it's going to sound like with the wah. And it's not an exact thing. Sometimes you get it better than others. But, you know, phrases like this, without the wah, that's just made for the wah, and it sounds great. Just sounds great with the wah on there. So anyway, that's what we're doing. On all the bends, we're depressing down that wah. Otherwise, we're kind of going up, down, and up, down on the wah pedal. All right, now for the note for note. I've taken off the wah pedal so you can hear the notes a little more clearly. Let's begin with the first phrase. Starting out here, this is in the E major pentatonic box. We're going to start here on the B string, whole step bend on the 12th fret, B12. And then, pretty interesting thing here, this is on the E string. We're going to hit the open E string and then go E9, E12, E9, and open again with just one pick. Then play 9, 12 on the B string. And then we'll do the same thing on the B string. Open, 9, 12, 9, open. D11. And then G9, G11, whole step bend. All right, here is the second phrase. We're going to flip to the minor pentatonic on this one. Okay, starting out, now we're playing in our regular minor pentatonic box here. Right, so we went from the major pentatonic box to the minor pentatonic box. We're going to play this. Now, I find this to be the easiest to play, going a little bit out of the box and going a little bit south on that, playing this. So I'm playing E12, E10, B12, B10, and then bending up on G12 and B10 at the end. Okay, then coming back up to our box. So it goes like this. All right, here's the third phrase, back to the major pentatonic. We're going to start out here on the 17th fret, B17, 1.5 step bend. So you want to aim for that note right there, which is a G on the B string. Come back to the 17 itself, hit it, give it some nice vibrato. And then, again, very similar phrase here. So that's just a double pull off, 12-9, 12-9. All right, here's the fourth phrase and the last one. Okay, we're going to start this beginning one kind of in the major pentatonic box, and then we'll go to our regular minor again. So we've gone major, minor, major, and now we're going to flip back to minor again. But the first phrase is this. Basically here, it's all in the articulation. We're just playing two notes, G11 and G9, and doing a bend on G11. So it's... And to me, it sounds perfect for that wah-wah. Let's check it out again. Just sounds great for that. Then the last part is this. So again, this is just in the regular blues box position, bending on the 15th, doubling it on the E12. ending on a bend on the G14. And that's that. Well, nice, easy solo for you to play. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. And we will see you on down the road. All right.